Hey there, my name's Nada Najad. I'm golden brown camouflage with a ground. If you want to learn how to host a radio show, then you've come to the right place. I'm going to teach you how to do it. If you want to start off in commercial radio or in public radio, you're screwed. Because in public radio, they're very highbrow about their content and how they're shaping culture. So they're not going to just let you in if you have no experience, unless you have a really good damn idea and yeah, some experience. Experience is the best way to get your foot in the door when it comes to public radio. Commercial radio, no one ever dies. There is something about commercial radio where everyone who works in commercial radio is immortal. So basically you get Old Man Jenkins like, "Hey there, Sonny, you're listening to 98.5, you're in the mix." And he will never die, so you will never get his job. So if you want to get your foot in the door while you're A, waiting for people to pass away, I never said that, or B, waiting for public radio to pick you up and see that you have talent, the best place to start is, drumroll, campus radio. If you have a university near where you live, or you have a campus radio station or a community radio station anywhere near where you live, you need to go and contact them now, especially if you want to start your own radio show. For a small membership, sometimes $20, sometimes $10, sometimes more, and sometimes free, you can get your very own show. So I suggest you give that a shot. A lot of them will put you through training sessions and teach you how to be on air, how to not have dead air, how to learn how to speak, how to read for radio, how to write for radio. It all depends on what facilities you go to, but they will teach you how to run your very own show. So first thing I want you to do is make a Google search. Search up campus radio station. Find out where it is and see if you can go there. Learn how to broadcast live and it will get you in the door. The next thing you want to do is try creating your own podcast. I think podcasts are making a huge comeback and there's a huge growth for them right now. So if you want to create a radio show, you can just create a podcast. You can put your podcast on YouTube in audio form and throw up kind of like a cover image, and that's a great way. You can put your podcast on SoundCloud, and eventually you may have to buy a SoundCloud membership to be able to host a lot of audio, but it's not that expensive in the end. And if you really are serious about it, there are places online where you can pay a small fee and they will be able to publish you on Google Play and iTunes, so you can sell your podcast and get it out there as a professional piece of work while copywriting it. So try that. Look for community radio stations. They will train you from the start. Try podcasting. You can get this Yeti mic right now secondhand for about $50 or less. If you want to buy it new, I'm not sure how much it was, but when I got it 3 or 4 years ago from Best Buy, it was just a little bit over $100. So it's an investment you can make, and it's going to take you really far. Right now I'm using editing software, so that's the third thing I'm going to get into. If you want to produce audio from home, there is a startup cost. You may need a mic, you may need editing software, but I really think it's worth it. There are so many ways you can do it now, and in this day and age, you can easily create your own radio show or podcast, so I suggest that. My last piece of advice is find people who do radio in your community. Look for groups that do radio, look for broadcasters. If you reach out to a broadcaster in your community, someone you see do the news or someone you hear on radio, just Google their name. You hear someone on your local radio station, Google their name, contact them and ask, how can I get involved in radio? And you'll find a way. So give that a shot. If you have any questions about how to start, or you need advice such as technical things, you just want to learn how to make your voice sound crisp and clear, how to read radio, just ask me. My email is going to be in the description, so feel free to do that and ask me any questions, and good luck. Let me know how it goes.